As a young boy, I've been exploring these forests and this area on this hill with my dog. I used to have Doberman, and so I used to really enjoy being in the forest. It's been a dream to kind of share it with many more people. During lockdown, we jumped over the fence, me and my wife, and we walked in over here, and that rekindled that dream to share it with everyone. And in the office, we spoke about, let's see how this can happen. So, yeah, it was just such a marvelous experience being here. It needed to be shared. It's been a forgotten part of the city for over 40 years. And it's just so lush and beautiful. It was a dream, but how did it get built? It was really an effort of the community as a whole. The Nepean Sea Road Citizens Forum took it up as a project, and we met Mr. Aditya Thackeray, who was amazing in how he saw the project. We had three options. He selected the best one. And then from there onwards, everybody in the BMC was somehow very excited about the project. Mr. Velarasu we met, he was quite excited. The hydraulic engineer, Mr. Rathod. So we got support from everybody. Somehow being in the lockdown had kind of wanted people to be outdoors now. So really it was about working with the community to make this happen, and the BMC. So we knew we wanted to use wood because that would kind of go very well with the forest. It's an eco-friendly material. The question was which wood. So initially we thought of sal because it's been used by the railways for hundreds of years. And we did a mock-up with sal, but then the contractor found this Merbau Indonesian teak wood, and we did a mock-up with this as well, and then got all the tests done and found this was a superior wood. The contractor said it would be the same price, so we said, why not? It takes polish better, it's got a nicer color. The teak we were getting was a whitish, yellowish tinge. So since it passed all the tests, we felt we should go in for this teak. Below this, the entire structure is steel because it's just lighter to build with steel, and the termites, etc., which are there in the forest, if we took wood down, it could rot faster. We thought this is a way to kind of break the wood from the soil using steel. And then the piles are concrete which go in, and they were all done fairly manually. We didn't want to disturb the forest at all when it was being built. We wanted to build it slowly, carefully. No machinery was really brought in, no large machinery was really brought in over here. It was painstaking, slow work to make it, and this is the result. So the idea was to create a floating walkway above and touch the forest floor at a minimum footprint. So there are three piles going down here, and the steel structure kind of is a V, as you can see, goes out to support the structure. The height varies, so the structural system changes as you go. The amount of trusses change depending on the height. So it could be just a V or multiple trusses, as probably you can see in some of the others. We'll point it out ahead. But we wanted the forest floor to remain untouched, the water to flow, whatever the flora and the fauna is over here. There are reptiles, many reptiles. We didn't want people to interact with the reptiles in any way. So that was the idea, to make it float with a minimum footprint. The site had to adapt to the conditions that were over here. There were two major pipelines running through. Here we had to have arches, which is the only different structure there is to accommodate what was happening on the site. So since the walkway is going to be open at 5 in the morning till 8 in the night, we would need some lights. we wanted to make sure that the lighting came only on the floor of the walkway and didn't disturb the forest at all. So we had to resist lighting it or making it very bright or anything, just so that the pollution that light creates wouldn't be there, and the circadian rhythm that the birds have over here wouldn't be disturbed. So be very mindful of how much light we actually put over here. So I would say such interventions, which are sensitively done without disturbing the forest floor, can be a model for other forests in the city and around, because it's just so eco-friendly and allows people to enjoy the forest. The structure is extremely stable, designed by Mr. Riker of Structwell, and then it was overseen by professors of the IIT. So it's really, every part of it has been thought through very carefully. So this module or this model could be very successfully used in other parts of the city or the state or the country, because of the way a very eco-friendly way, very light touch, allows people to come into the forest and keeps people along a designated path and lets the forest be the way it is without disturbing it at all.